disappointing that we didn't take care of it a lot more because that's what kept them in the game, Scott. I mean, at the end of the first half, and both of our point guards getting in foul trouble really hurt us. And, you know, they did a great job just heating us up. You know, Scott does a great job with that team. I think they're an outstanding team, and they're going to do very well in that league. But it was good to see us just close it down and close it out. From, you know, those experienced players, right? It showed. That experience showed with Keys and E, you know, even Reese, just, you know, them just being that calming influence on the floor. So it was good not for them to lose their head and finish that game out really strong.
E had that big bucket underneath there. That really closed it out, and she got the follow-up free throw. So you're right, experience pays off for them.
It does. It does. And, you know, man, I thought E really turned it on the last few minutes of the ball game, like you said, with the big bucket, and it gave us that spark and you know, some other spark plugs off the bench. You know, what about Lindsey Reed?
Right.
You know, she's been playing terrific. She's been practicing well. She's been getting after it, playing pretty hard, and
much more confident with her shot,
Coach,
than what I saw all last year.
Yeah. Well, Toby does a great job with her, and you know, and she works her tail off, and you know, Toby will come back to me and say, man, Lindsey's really shooting the ball well, and you hit it right on the head. It's a confidence thing, and she has her confidence high. That's good.
Well, great rebounding effort for the Bobcats. We had a 10 rebounding edge for a while, for most of the ball game at least, plus 10, but wound up plus 5 against a taller team.
That's right. Well, we said it, Scott. I mean, if we can rebound, if we don't rebound well versus this game, we're in big time trouble.
Right.
And I thought, you know, their posts were just as good or even better than any post we played. You know, just collectively, but. It was good for us to rebound. I mean, we hadn't won the rebounding battle all year, so, you know, we'll take that and run with it.
You better believe it. So congratulations. What you going to do for the holiday break here now for the ladies?
Well, Scott, I tell you, you know, I rewarded them with weights in the morning tomorrow, and they weren't too happy about it, but they got a good 3 or 4 days off. You know, so you know, we'll get at least a weight room workout in, and they're free to go, and we'll do that in the morning.
Go lift and then lift some turkey.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, it's the pre-workout before the meal. You know,
there you go.
That's right.
Let them burn some calories and then pack on some more.
That's right.
Congratulations, and come back and we'll go at it one more time.
Hey, thank you, Scott.
All right. Mo Smith, the head coach of the Bobcat women, Georgia College with 12 assists in the ball game, led by Reese Walker with 4. 16 assists for West Georgia. They were paced by, looks like, 3 different players with 3 assists apiece. 14 turnovers for the Wolves, 20, as we said, for the Bobcats. 5 blocks for Georgia College, led by Keys with 2. 4 blocks for West Georgia, and 4 different players had a block apiece for West Georgia. The Bobcats had only 5 steals in the ball game. West Georgia with 13, but the Bobcats come away with a win, 64-62. It's their 3rd straight victory as they knock off the Wolves by 2 points and hand the Wolves their first loss of the season. So Georgia College a winner tonight, 64-62, and the Bobcat women will take a little bit of time off here during the holiday break. As Coach said, they're going to lift some weights on Wednesday before they head out of town, and their next action will be at Fort Valley State on the 6th of December, and we'll be on the air for that doubleheader for you from down at Fort Valley. So for Sean Montgomery, for the producer, for Benedict back at the radio studio, and for Andrew and all the gang on Ustream, we appreciate you joining us.